Hi there, Steve Jamrock, Realty Executives Premier. It's been a while since I reached out to you all, but had a minor knee procedure done about a month ago. But I'm back on my feet again and ready to finish 2023 strong and to help guide you into our 2024 real estate market here in Northwest Indiana. Very hard to believe that we're already here at the end of the year, but I wanted to just jump on here real quick, give you an update of what I'm seeing right now in our Northwest Indiana real estate market as our year comes to a close. Again, this is going to be kind of a boots on the ground approach. What I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm discussing with my clients and other realtors out there. Not going to be so much analytical or data driven right now. If you prefer that kind of approach, then please let me know. I'll be glad to get you a more analytical market update for you. Reach out to me directly or go ahead and leave a comment in the comment box below. And also all you out there, thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button, give me that thumbs up, give me a follow, and make sure you stay on top of what's going on in our Northwest Indiana real estate market. So with that said, what is going on with our Northwest Indiana real estate market? Well, we continue to see a very strong and active market here in Northwest Indiana. It's really interesting right now because we continue to see a lot of, it's really a seller's market, but there are some things that are going on that are still favoring the buyers as well. So it's a very interesting, unique market right now. A couple things for sure. Buyer demand is still as strong as ever right now throughout all of Northwest Indiana, and the inventory of homes that are available for sale is still low. So you have strong demand, low supply. That is keeping home prices elevated throughout the region. Now, we're not seeing the rapid appreciation that we did over the last couple of years with home prices, but we're definitely seeing those prices remain elevated and are appreciating slightly throughout the year. That will continue into 2024. So we should continue to see home prices stay up and appreciate as we move into the new year. Where is that home buyer demand coming from? Well, it's still coming from our surrounding states. A lot of migration is still happening, along with home buyers who are still sitting on the sidelines waiting for their opportunity to enter the market. So we have a lot of waiting going on, and then people who are still migrating in from other states as well. Northwest Indiana, it's been a hidden gem for years, and now the word continues to get out about what great communities we have, with great people, with great schools we have. There's, outside of residential growth, we have tremendous commercial growth going on here. Just some great things happening throughout all of Northwest Indiana, and people want to be a part of it. So, they want to take advantage of the great schools, the lower taxes, and the great communities and people of Northwest Indiana. They, again, want to be part of that community. So we will continue to see strong buyer demand here going into the near future. That's for certain as well. Days on market, the times properties are taking to sell from the time that they're listed, that is extending some. We used to think that, wow, property's been on the market for 10 days. What's wrong with that house? It used to sell for 2-3 days. But now we're not to a traditional market yet of like 60 days on the market, but we're approaching 30-40 days on the market in some price points. The higher price points are lasting a little longer on the market, and that could be some affordability issue going on with the rising home prices and the interest rates higher than we're used to. So there's definitely some affordability concerns at some of the upper price ranges. A lot of it, though, is just buyers are taking their time now. They're more patient. They have they're afforded a little bit of that time now. They don't have to jump on them and make a decision in a couple hours. So they're waiting and talking things over, making sure that house is a right fit before they move forward. But with that said, when they do find a house that they like, one that fits their needs, they are ready to move. They're ready to jump. Just last week, over the last 2 weeks, I've had 3 different multiple offer procedures with my clients on 3 different properties. And all 3 of those properties were on the market less than 48 hours. So again, home buyers, just because the days on market are extending, don't think that you don't have competition out there. There's plenty of competition, so make sure that you're pre-approved, ready to go. So when you do see the house that you like, you can jump on it and move forward. So where does that leave us going into 2024? Well, we should really right now, for the first couple months, see kind of a status quo. We're not going to be, a roller coaster of peaks and valleys where the market shoots up and then tapers off. It's just going to kind of be going forward, a steady force of energy going forward here. The real estate market will continue. You're going to hear a lot of doom and gloom coming out of national media, so I do really recommend that you get your news from local sources like myself or another realtor that you trust and like, so that you can follow them. And again, make sure that you're getting your local news local, because here in Northwest Indiana, we'll continue to see a strong market going into 2024. Things that will change, interest rates. This time last year, I was on here, I think I was predicting that, or I was telling you that the forecast for interest rates are going to get back into 5%. That didn't happen. They went exact opposite of what everything was forecast. They actually, just over a month ago, we were over 8% interest rates. The first time in a long time that we're over 8%. Now over the last couple of weeks, they've come back down 7.5, 7.25 on average, depending upon the type of loan product that you get. So good news is rates have come back down. We don't have a crystal ball. Can't tell you where they're going to go from here. Most likely they're going to go ahead and continue to decrease. What I can tell you, if you are sitting there trying to time the market for home prices to come down or rates to come down, you're probably making a mistake. It's probably a good idea to talk to a lender and talk to your realtor to see if it's a good time for you to get in the market or not now. The longer you wait, the more equity you miss out on, because we don't know where the market's going to go. We can just kind of guess here. But I can tell you this: if interest rates do continue to come down, which a lot of people are waiting on, so what does that mean? Interest rates come down into the 6s, or if they get down into under 6%, look out. You're going to have another buyer frenzy going on there. You're going to have multiple offers come back to be the norm again. It's, that rapid, fast-paced market is going to be back if those rates get into the low 6s or the high 5s. That's for certain. The other certainty is we don't know what's going to happen with home inventory. Right now, I don't see it changing much. I think it's still going to be more of a trickle of properties coming onto the market than the floodgates opening. It'll be interesting to see what happens come the spring market here. But if we can get some more inventory of homes for sale, then the market will continue to chug along full strength ahead. So watching the home inventory, watching those interest rates, those are two interesting factors going into 2024. So with that said, is it a good time to buy or sell a house? It is really dependent upon your situation. I strongly recommend, if you're thinking about buying or selling, let's sit down and have a conversation and talk about your goals and the reasoning behind your moves, especially if you're buying a house. I'd hate to see you miss out on any potential equity gains and getting into the market sooner rather than later, but it has to be under the right circumstances. Make sure that you have that down payment in order. Make sure you have your money for your out-of-pocket expenses, etc., so that home ownership is a blessing instead of a curse. There, don't just get in because somebody's telling you to get in. Get in because it's the right situation for you at that time. If you are a home seller, again, it's a great time to sell a house. Without a doubt, you have low competition from other sellers out there and high buyer demand coming in there. Home prices are elevated, and you're probably sitting on tremendous equity gains, especially if you bought your house or you've been in your house longer than 2020. So on paper, it's a great time to sell your house, but again, doesn't make sense for you. So whether you're thinking of selling or buying, I strongly encourage you let's sit down and talk about what your goals are and where you're headed in 2024 and beyond there. It's a good market here in Northwest Indiana. It should continue to be good. It'll be very interesting watching those interest rates and home inventory here as we go forward, but we should continue to see a very strong and active market here into 2024. So with that said, if you have any questions about what's going on in the Northwest Indiana real estate market, if you're curious about what your home's value is right now, or if you're curious about the steps it takes to purchase a property, hey, please reach out to me anytime. I'm always available for you, 219-306-0333. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the box below. I would love to interact with you and get back to you on what's going on here as we go into our new year. So I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. If I don't talk to you before then, have a fantastic rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Take care.